The Taliban have wasted little time in collecting the weapons after Afghanistan's military surrendered. Several videos have emerged of Taliban fighters rejoicing near abandoned American assets. With almost no resistance, the Taliban now find themselves flush with American-supplied munitions, without having to raise a single penny. This has raised concerns regarding the potential use of these weapons in the coming days. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said at a press briefing, "We obviously don't want to see our equipment in the hands of those who would act against our interests or the interests of the Afghan people." In this video, Defense Updates lists 5 deadly U.S. weapons that are now in the Taliban's hands. Let's get into the details. This video is sponsored by War Thunder. If you are, like us, fascinated by military vehicles and technology, I recommend you give War Thunder a try. It's a military vehicle combat game which you can download and play for free on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. It has a huge variety of more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s, which you can take to battle on land, in the air, and at sea on more than 80 theaters of war. War Thunder's been kind enough to offer all Defense Updates viewers a special bonus, which will grant you a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account time for registering using our link in the description below. So take the plunge and join more than 20 million players from around the world. Potentially hundreds of M24 are now available to the Taliban. The M24 Sniper Weapon System, SWS, is the military and police version of the Remington Model 700 rifle, M24 being the model name assigned by the United States Army after adoption as their standard sniper rifle in 1988. The M24 is referred to as a weapon system because it consists of not only a rifle, but also a detachable telescopic sight and other accessories. The M24 SWS has the long-action bolt version of the Remington 700 receiver, but is chambered for the 7.62 by 51 mm NATO short-action cartridge that has an overall length of 2.75 inches or 69.85 millimeters. The long action allows the rifle to be reconfigured for dimensionally larger cartridges with up to 3.34 inches or 84.84 millimeters in overall length. The estimated effective firing range is 800 meters with 7.62 by 51 millimeters round and 1,500 meters with 338 Lapua Magnum. Several other systems like M16A4 assault rifles and M240 machine guns have also been captured by the Taliban. Importantly, around 2 million 7.62 rounds made available to Afghan national defense and security forces could now be used by the Taliban to feed these guns. The Boeing In Situ Scan Eagle is a small, long-endurance, low-altitude, unmanned aerial vehicle (UAV) built by In Situ, a subsidiary of Boeing, and is used for reconnaissance. Scan Eagle carries a stabilized electro-optical and/or infrared camera on a lightweight inertial stabilized turret system and an integrated communication system having a range of over 62 miles, that's 100 kilometers. It has a flight endurance of over 20 hours. Scan Eagle has a 10.2 foot or 3.1 meter wingspan, a length of 4.5 feet or 1.4 meters, and a mass of 44 pounds. It's about 20 kilograms. It can operate up to 92 miles per hour or 150 kilometers per hour with an average cruising speed of 55 miles per hour or 89 kilometers per hour. Scan Eagle needs no airfield for deployment. Instead, it's launched using a pneumatic launcher named Super Wedge. It's recovered using the Skyhook retrieval system, which uses a hook on the end of the wingtip to catch a rope hanging from a 30 to 50 foot or 9.1 to 15.2 meter pole. This could be used against the pockets of resistance like Panjshir, where Ahmed Massoud, son of late Afghan politician Ahmed Shah Massoud, is holding on. The Embraer EMB 314 Super Tucano, also named ALX or A29, is a Brazilian turboprop light attack aircraft designed and built by Embraer as a development of the Embraer EMB 312 Tucano. The A29 Super Tucano carries a wide variety of weapons, including precision-guided munitions, and was designed to be a low-cost system operated in low-threat environments. In addition to its manufacture in Brazil, Embraer has set up a production line in the United States in conjunction with Sierra Nevada Corporation for the manufacture of A29s to export customers. As per reports, around 6 of these are now with the Taliban. Whether it's on the battlefield or at the site of a disaster, the iconic, high-mobility, multi-purpose wheeled vehicle, or Humvee, could be seen almost everywhere. It's served the United States loyally since 1985, and over those 30 years, more than 281,000 Humvees have rolled off the AM General production lines. The Humvee is the replacement vehicle for the M151 series Jeeps. The Humvee's mission is to provide a light tactical vehicle for command and control, special-purpose shelter carriers, and special-purpose weapons platforms throughout all areas of the modern battlefield. It's supported using the current logistics and maintenance structure established for U.S. Army wheeled vehicles. The Humvee is equipped with a high-performance diesel engine, automatic transmission, and four-wheel drive that is air-transportable and droppable from a variety of aircraft. When it comes to pure optics, images of the Taliban on Humvees are embarrassing. Black Hawk received mainstream attention through the 2001 war film Black Hawk Down. The Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk is a four-blade, twin-engine, medium-lift utility helicopter manufactured by Sikorsky Aircraft. Named after the Native American war leader Black Hawk, the UH-60A entered service with the U.S. Army in 1979 to replace the Bell UH-1 Iroquois as the Army's tactical transport helicopter. This was followed by the fielding of electronic warfare and special operations variants of the Black Hawk. As per reports, 40 to 50 Black Hawks are now in the possession of the Taliban. There's a big difference between having a Black Hawk helicopter and learning to use it effectively. There is also a complex maintenance regime. But since it's a unique asset, countries like Russia, China, and Iran would be interested in it. These countries will like to harness the tech in Black Hawk and potentially acquire them through a deal with the Taliban.